Running the government like a business won't work. Different jobs require different approaches to cost cutting. The fact that President-elect Donald Trump had tapped two businessmen, Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, to lead an advisory commission focused on streamlining government operations suggests that these efficiencies will come from making the government run more like a business. In 2017, when he was a White House advisor, Jared Kushner, who now runs a private equity firm, made a similar pitch that business thinking would help to achieve successes and efficiencies for our customers, who are the citizens. It's a popular idea. It's also a terrible one. Businesses and the government do fundamentally different jobs, and the efforts are remaking government with an eye to cost cutting can end in disaster. That's because a lot of what the government does is hard to quantify and involves complicated tasks that inevitably require bureaucratic coordination and, yes, the inefficiency. Businesses often run more efficiently than government do. So it's natural to conclude that if only business people were put in charge of public administration, everything would work better. Shorter lines at the Department of Motor Vehicles, fewer cost overruns at the Pentagon, service with a smile at airport security. The problem, though, is that business appears more efficient in large part because what it does is usually simpler than with what the government does. Take auto glass installation, a classic example among economists because it was well studied by Edward Lagier in the 1990s. It's a solitary and easy to evaluate the activity. A single installer takes care of the job, and it quickly becomes obvious to the car's owner if the installation is defective. It's easy then to write a contract that compensates an installer based on how many windshields he takes care of each day, without worrying too much about the ill effects of the installer doing shoddy work.